Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. So the DSS has removed all the incriminating files implicating Ahmed Bola Tinubu. We are truly in trouble in this country. Please, before we continue with this news, I want to beg you all to help me by liking and also sharing this video so that YouTube and Facebook can recommend it to more people. This news here reads, it is exclusive. Secret Police DSS scatters away files implicating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this is coming from a close aide from Office of Anti-Corruption Bodies. Nigeria Secret Police, the Department of the State Services, has been removing all incriminating files relating to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his close aide from the Code of Conduct Bureau and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Sarah Reporters has learned. On Tuesday, June 27th, 2023, Sarah Reporters exclusively reported that the DSS had told anti-corruption body Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to steer clear of political cases for now. Sources told Sarah Reporters at the time that the recent raid on EFCC offices, first in Ikoyi, Lagos, and later in Abuja, were more political than they were made to look. Sarah Reporters had reported that during the raids, DSS operatives carted away files and flash drives containing sensitive information about former governors, ministers, and senators under investigation. It was learned on Friday that a cleaning up exercise had been extended to other anti-corruption bodies, CCB and ICPC. DSS closure of EFCC Lagos office was instigated by Tinubu, a security source told Sarah Reporters. The DSS is currently removing all incriminating files from the Code of Conduct Bureau and ICPC relating to Tinubu and his close aides and associates. Tinubu was arraigned before the Code of Conduct Tribunal in September 2011 for allegedly operating foreign bank accounts contrary to the Constitution. Tinubu was accused of operating 10 foreign accounts during his tenure as governor between 1999 and 2007 in the charges filed against him by the CCB at the tribunal. The former governor was specifically accused of violating Section 7 of the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act 2004 as amended by operating the said account, an offence punishable under Section 23(2) thereof as incorporated under paragraph 18 part 1 5th schedule to the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. However, the three-man panel of the tribunal later dismissed the case, saying there was no significant basis to proceed against Tinubu as the charges were defective and showed him. The tribunal held that the charges did not disclose a prima facie case and there was no proof of evidence attached to the charge. It also noted that the charges failed to show that the account were held by the accused person. But in March 2016, Rotimi Jacobs, a senior advocate of Nigeria and the federal government prosecuting counsel, said the CCT was misled to discharge Tinubu when he was arraigned before in 2011. According to Jacobs, Tinubu was freed in error. On Saturday, June 18, 2023, Sarah Reporters exclusively reported that the DSS raided the headquarters of its sister agency, EFCC, on Friday night, June 16. It was reported that the raid lasted till early Sunday morning. The action was undertaken under the cover of the night to prevent the public from knowing about it. It was learned. EFCC personnel were also instructed not to mention anything concerning the raid to members of the public. An insider had told Sarah Reporters at the time that the DSS was working in the interest of someone very important to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, another source said it might be linked to the recent closure of the EFCC office in Ikoyi, Lagos, by by the DSS. I hear the raid and participation of the DSS was the reason why they raised an alarm yesterday, Saturday, that some of their disgruntled officers are planning to shame the agency and embarrass the leadership, the source said. Some of the investigators handling the case of former Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawalle were to be summoned by the DSS for interrogation, it was further learned. That is actually intimidation, symptomatic of what former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, did during Ibrahim Magu's time as EFCC chairman to get several suspects off the hook. One of the sources had said it was revealed that Matawalle was being investigated by the EFCC in two separate cases. One of them is a case involving his private company, which got money from the National Security Advisor's Office without executing the contract, which was investigated under the chairmanship of Magu. The other case involves the alleged fraud committed by Matawalle while in office. Someone close to President Bola Tinubu also informed our reporter that the president was aware of the moves being made by the former governor to stop the anti-corruption body from probing him, which include obtaining court orders to restrain the commission and other agencies from carrying out their investigations. It must be noted that President Tinubu recently suspended the EFCC chairman, Abdulrasheed Barwa, from office indefinitely. In the June 18 report, Sahara reporters noted that it was not clear what the agenda of Tinubu and the DSS were regarding the detention of Barwa and the catering away of sensitive documents relating to the commission's investigation. We are dead in this country. But revelations made by sources later showed the raids were political, with the catering away of files and flash drives related to the probe of former governors, senators, and ministers. In May, operatives of the DSS stormed the Lagos office of the EFCC, preventing officials of the anti-graft agency from gaining access to their office in Ikoyi. Sahara reporters learned from top source in both agencies that hundreds of EFCC personnel were locked out of the office due to what was widely believed to be centered on the office ownership disagreement. The EFCC officers are shocked that they have been using the building for more than 20 years. Several suspects are there, and there are fear that some might have been illegally released, a top source had said. President Tinubu later ordered the DSS to vacate the EFCC office immediately, saying if there were issues between the two important agencies of government, they should be resolved amicably. Reacting to the incident, the EFCC, in a statement on its official Facebook page, described the siege as shocking, saying it has wider implications for Nigeria's fight against economic and financial crimes. This development is strange to the Commission, given that we have cohabited with the DSS in that facility for 20 years without incident. By denying operatives access to their offices, the Commission's operations at its largest hub, with over 500 personnel, hundreds of exhibits, and many suspects in detention, have been disrupted. Cases scheduled for court hearing today have been aborted, while many suspects who had been invited for questioning are left unattended. Even more alarming is that suspects in detention are left without care, with grave implications for their rights as inmates. All of these have wider implications for the nation's fight against economic and financial crimes, the statement read. But the DSS, in a statement by its public relations officer, Peter Afunanya, said it is not correct that the DSS barricaded EFCC from entering its office. No, it is not true. The service is only occupying its own facility where it is carrying out its official and statutory responsibility. By the way, there is no controversies over number 15A Awolowo Road as being insinuated by the media. Did the EFCC tell you it is contesting the ownership of the building? I will be surprised if it is contesting the ownership. Awolowo Road was NSO headquarters. XSS, DSS started from there. It is a common knowledge. It is a historical fact. All right, my people, and that is it for you all. The truth of the matter is that if these people can do anything to win election, they would definitely do anything possible to remain there. The worst part of it is even using government agency to fight government agency. We are here watching them with our own plasma TV. It is a long reading and I'm not going to waste your time any further. I'm just going to leave you all to share your thoughts with me on the comment section. And with that, I'll say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Your love, support and effort upon this channel is not taken for granted. Let me know what you think and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye-bye. Bye.